Hello guys, my name is Arturo. This is Arturo's Crazy Life, and in today's adventures we're hiking Mount Monadnock. I'll take you guys on an adventure with me, my cousin, my aunt, my grandpa, my 81-year-old grandfather made it up to the top, and my father, 65-year-old, he's still kicking, guys. Let me take you along into this journey and show you what it's like in Mount Monadnock. Let's go. What's up guys? Summertime, we're back from traveling. It's been a few months since I last filmed a video, but it's been a lot going on. We just recently moved with Dana, and I've been editing and posting, but for the past few weeks I haven't really posted anything since like the whole moving thing has been going on. You know how that goes. But today is Sunday and we gotta do something, you know. It's around the area where we live in Massachusetts, and we took a drive about an hour and 30 minutes from where we live. It's around the Boston area, and we're gonna go hiking. That's one of the activities that I like to do personally during the summertime, since it's nice outside. I like the outdoors. I got my grandpa, I got my dad. We're gonna go meet up with my aunt right now, and start the trail in Mount Monadnock. So guys, one thing that needs to be noted when you guys get here, you need to do a reservation to park the car. Otherwise, there's times where like it gets really full and they won't allow you to stay in. So I always say check a day or two before you guys start heading over, because last time I came here, I didn't make a reservation, and it was on a Saturday, I believe, and it was pretty full. Maybe today it's not that full, but I did make a reservation this time. So you just go into the website, you go into Mount Monadnock, and it should appear, and it should give you the option to reserve the parking spot. It's only $16, I believe, so it's not too expensive, and it's just so they can maintain the area. You know, the establishment is pretty nice. They have the bathrooms are pretty clean, and the whole area is clean as well. So $15 and you get to hike them, and it's an hour and 30 minutes with no traffic around the Boston greater area. So it's not too far out, and it's a pretty good hike. I'll say it's like a mid-level hike. So if you never hiked before, don't do this. It's a little challenging, and I'll show you guys how it looks like once we get into the tougher parts. But this is the start of the trail. Stay behind a little so I can talk to y'all and get them some head start, because I'm pretty good at hiking. So I'll see you guys in a minute. up that little rock wall. Well, not so little, but once you get from this point on is this little plateau, this little flat rock. It gets a little easier. I think that's some of the worst part of the hike, and you got a pretty nice view from here. You can see a little lake down there. There's my dad. And there's these little berries out here. Blueberries all over the place. This one. And that's saying to record the old lady, this young old lady that was down there. Man, it's nice to see these older people doing all these kind of activities. And I have a little caterpillar right here, no caterpillar, a little worm. We'll put it back in the tree though. Here you go, little butt. I don't know if you guys can see him, he's right there. I'll keep on going, my dad. My dad does not wait for nobody, man, no man. He's out and about. So, we'll keep on going, guys. It's a little more flat grounded over here. If you are too tired, want to eat something, you can do it around here. But I recommend not eating too much when you get here. I mean, eat something light. And when you drink water, don't drink the whole thing at once. It's better just to take little sips. It helps you keep hydrated and not feeling too full. Also, the earlier you come, the better it is, because you know, in New England in the summertime it gets pretty humid. Even though we're in the woods, it's not as bad, but it's a good idea to get up there before the sun starts beating on you. Man, wear some sunblock. This is important. Wear sunblock, people. Don't get no fucking skin cancer. More rocks. See, he's one of the last ones, so people just keep on pushing. This is where having the right shoes makes a huge difference, people. Get hiking boots. And also follow the trail. I'm just going off and about. Try to get people trying to climb it. This is usually where people go through. My dad and I came through here. Sorry. And just like that, we made it up the side. Where's this man going to, bro? Look at his view, people. So we have reached the top of the mountain, not the top, but like this area where it's less vegetation and it's mostly rock. And over there at that point right there, so the top is. And it pretty much looks like this the rest of the way up there. There's some little inclinations of rock, little slopes. But you have all these little short trees, short vegetation. And I don't know if you guys know this, but the higher up you go, the faster the wind goes. So what the vegetation does, in order so it won't get knocked down or broken, it just shrinks. And you can see that all over the world in different places. It's little to no vegetation once you guys get to certain altitudes. When it's really high up in the mountains, it's less and less vegetation, and if you find some, it's usually pretty short. And that's just so it won't break when the high winds come by trying to protect themselves. You know how that goes, people. is the squeezy psychology. Squeezy facts. Squeeze! This is where the trail splits down, going down. It's the white dot and the white cross. One goes there. We just came from up there. So. You guys hear that? It's water. It's coming from there. As you can see, it's running water, guys. I'm sure this water is pretty clean. I know, growing up, my dad always told me, like, if you see running water and it's in the mountain, it's safe to drink. I don't know, man, I haven't drank mountain water in a long time, so. But hey, if you want to take the risk, go ahead. It's a danger zone. That squeezy zone. More markers, people. Man, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bunch of people up there. And that's one of the most steep rock faces that you're gonna be facing. The other ones are smaller. This is like solid rock all throughout. And this is where it's important to have like the right shoes. Because if you have sneakers, they go wet. It's gonna be a lot harder for you to climb the wall than if you didn't. It's pretty slippery, you know, a lot of people walk through there, so it gets smooth. It's all smooth rock. Not the whole thing, but like a lot of it where people walk is pretty smooth. Man, I don't get sick of telling you guys. Look at this, bro. This looks so nice. I don't know about you guys, but I like the fucking woods. The woods are nice. Get me away from the city. Get me away from the noise and the trash. There's little to no trash over here. I haven't seen any yet, which I think is pretty nice that people are responsible and, you know, take your trash with you, guys. Don't ever leave trash in the mountains. I think we have to do a little part and keep nice places nice. So that's the reason why nice spots get fucked, because people go and litter. Don't do that. We're little mountain goats here, people. Climbing goats. Squeezy goats. There you go. You see, people, this is what I'm talking about. It's the smoothness of the rocks. Where you need to have nice shoes for this. Because coming down is pretty steep. Use up a pair of hiking boots, people. If you're planning on doing a lot of hiking, I recommend it. Whew. You're close to the summit. It's a nice day, man. Clear skies. You got a little breeze coming through right now, which just helps you cool down. And also, it's not too hot. It ain't nothing that sucks more than having a really hot day and coming out here with the sun beating on you, bro. I do not recommend it. Look at this. It's a little pool down there. I'll see if I can get the drone and show you guys a little pool. But we almost made it. I'm sure my dad is over there chilling and sitting down, waiting for everybody else to get up there. Also, there's a little, I don't know what it is. This might be where water runs through once it starts melting down. But got some blueberry trees right next to it. Nice little creek. And mountain goat. But I'll say we did pretty good though. I do kind of feel a little bad for leaving everybody behind, but dude, I was not trying to wait. I do wanted to make it to the top, so we're almost there. You see that, people? No excuses. Bring your babies, man. I think it's important to get kids active, especially nowadays. Everybody's so soaked into technology, and they'd rather give their kids a tablet or their phone so they don't bother to take them out. But it's a nice little bonding experience between you and your kid. This is one of the things that I did growing up with my dad, was going out on walks and hikes. Until this day, man, this is what I do with him. Take him out on a hike. He gets home and he's happy. Every time we come back to the same trail, he talks about it, and it's nice to see him have those memories. And we made it to the top. Now you just gotta find a spot to chill down, and we'll wait for the rest. I also gotta find my dad. I don't know where he's at. Found him. He's the only one with a bright red shirt. He had a collared shirt when we were coming in. In blue jeans. I'm like, Dad, you're not wearing that. You can go and cook your balls in that thing. That's what I'm talking about. When it rains, it pulls up over here. See little tadpoles here. Those are what turns into frogs and toes. Tadpoles. Llegamos. Just gotta wait for the rest now. We made it in about, we started at 9:30. It's 10:51, a little under an hour and 30 minutes. I think that's pretty good. Llegó Tobita.
Ah, pues por la gracia yo llegué a casa tarde, pero llegué.
Llegó. ¿Le gustó subir?
Ah, sí, vos, sí. Yo pienso venir mañana otra vez.
¿No viene mañana otra vez?
Y lo bueno es que aquí se viene a comer, mira.
A comer. Rico.
Sí, sí,
Aquí
Una vista buena.
¿Ah?
Buena vista, ¿verdad?
Sí, aquí es muy rico. Pues. Sí,
¿Y se hace ejercicio?
y hace ejercicio. Hay que hacer ratos a pie, ratos andando y llegué.
Entonces, si venimos la otra semana, subimos.
You were sick, tía. She made it though.
Le va ganando un par de...
No sé cómo, pero ni yo puedo creer que haya subido.
Con 81 años, ¿verdad, abuelo?
81 años y meses. Difícil.
Fue lo más difícil.
Bueno, entonces, aquí estamos mandando este video porque para decirle a todos los nietos y hijos que espero que te vengan aquí cuando tengan 81 años aquí a este cerro. Está bien bonito.
Bien bonito.
El aire bien, al aire puro, todo es que bien saludable.
Ok, baje pues, para enseñar a los nietos cómo va a bajar.
Cerca. Ve, hombre, ve.
Grandpa is a warrior, guys. That's all I gotta say. He sent a shout out to all my cousins. so they can come and do this at 81. That's one of the worst parts over here, is that little descent. My dad went up and around. He went around the rock, came down this way. It's a little better. Well, a lot better actually. The descent is pretty slippery. Grandpa took off, y'all. He ain't waiting for nobody. I guess they're dragging themselves down the slope. My cousin and her boyfriend. And my aunt too. We are out of the rock and we're about to start going back into the forest, which is good because it gives you some relief from the sun. It's getting a little hot now. So, it's been a nice relief. ¿Te buen espacio encontró para descansar usted?
Hay que esperarla
A las vaquitas.
a las vaquitas, se queda la vaquita, hay que esperarla.
Okay.
Hay que esperar a los rezagados.
A los rezagados, papi.
Así es.
Aquí está buena esta
Está
sombrita.
bonito la sombrita. Buena, ya casi. Ya dimos lo más duro.
¿Yo hicieron la madera?
Ya.
This is honestly Grandpa's vlog.
I've seen you record his board.
Because it's so cute. Well, that was it for today's, guys. Thank you for watching today's episode. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Squeezy!